Hey everybody, I'm just stopping in, checking on my channel. I've been pretty much just to myself a lot lately. Um, I'm Gen X. I grew up in a different time, and things is a lot different from you know then and now between prices, technology, so on and etc. Um, but this not stuff you think about till you get around my age. I've been on this planet for over 6,400 and something days. So in that time, we learn a lot. And in the time I grew up in, I grew up with like manners. Please, thank you. Yes, sir. No, ma'am. Hey, boss. What's up, boss? Like people look at me like it's derogatory. Hey, friend. How's it going, friend? Because I don't address you by your name or something like that. Every, Everybody's so offended. This gender stuff and everything like that. And from where I'm from, I grew up in the hood, um, but I was brought up with both my parents, and I got blessed. Our family was blessed. So we grew up where we grew up, and we got the street knowledge, but we got the etiquette of. I'm not saying people is better than anybody, but you get further in life with manners. All of these people jumping off with attitudes, and I got one of the biggest attitudes on the planet. I'm just going to be honest. So I try to keep to myself, but it's hard for people like in my age bracket to change because we've been this way for so long. We grew up watching, wrestling, all kinds of martial arts movies, and uh, Chinese martial arts movies and stuff like that. And we are a physical confrontational generation. Like we grew up, we practiced these moves, and we took martial arts classes, and we learned what we were doing, and we practiced with each other, and we ain't practiced like play fighting. Nah, we was trying to knock each other out. Like this is what we did. So for me to come up in this generation that's behind me is y'all call yourself soft. Like if somebody called you soft, they would sleep the moment they said "suh." They say, but you soft. What? Sleep. Like for y'all to sit there and call yourselves by these things is I understand it's a different generation, and I understand it's about location, location, location. But where I'm from, we actually had to knock jokers out consistently, like on a day to day basis, because there was different sets on every corner. Uh, well, like every 3 to 4 corners, there's a different set, which was a different group of people that wasn't from where you was from, and you had to fight these dudes just to get to school. I walked what in elementary school. I was walking like 2 to 3 miles to get to school, to get to a nice school. Um, Now I see these same jokers from where I'm from on buses and stuff. I'm like, the world is different, bro. And I understand some changes for the better, but that's where I got like most of my exercise from was walking. Then we walked to high school. That was I think 3.5, almost 4 miles to high school. It it just we was different. We didn't stop being different. We still the same as we were, because I don't care how old you are, you still have a piece. Even Trump at his age, everybody at their age, Biden at his age, still got that teenager in them, that between 15 and 17-year old in them, that knows what make them happy, and things is just different for us right now. So, and I'm not crying to the world. Trust and believe. My speech by itself is just trying to save y'all from us. Cause don't let it fool you. Like we nice. Y'all think we old, and you think you think you forget what you learned or something like that. No, we learned a lot of things, and even the violent tendencies, they don't go away, but we don't act on them. You know, we do what we do. And it's not just that. You gotta take into consideration, you know, we basically patched and glued and held this uh, country together for a long time. You know, you gotta think out of six. I'm gonna just round it to 16,000 days. How much stuff can you get done in 16,000 days? And we definitely some of the smartest people on the planet, and we actually keep running. Uh, and when I say we, I'm talking about my generation that I'm in. We actually running the workforce and everything else. Most of the stuff is invented in my generation, like, and we did it. So what I'm trying to say is the latter generations aren't as wise as we are, and a lot of the higher generations aren't as smart as we are. Whether it was because y'all forget, we as a people been through things like, and when I say as a people, I mean my people, been through things like the epidemic and things like that. These are things that built our character because one, we had to grow up a little faster to take care of those who couldn't be taken care of. Two, we had to jump in and take care of the little ones too, because you know their moms and dads was all whatever, not there or cracked out or whatever the case may be. So a lot of respect is due to our generation that is worthy of having it. It's not everybody in my generation, just like it's not everybody in all the generations, but the government has actually tried to make y'all slow. And I got kids, like, y'all, they took something away from y'all. The thing they took was the most precious thing they could have taken from you. It is called common sense and common courtesies. Manners and being polite doesn't hurt anybody. It doesn't make you look bad. It actually makes you look better. Uh, You guys just need a little more guidance. And, you know, I came from a household where, you know, we got clubbed upside the head. Like it wasn't no effing around. Like you did something wrong, you was clubbed. You know, we had consequences in my generation. You couldn't just do something and they take you home to your parent and you not get your ass kicked. That's what I'm saying. These days, the government have taken hold of your parents. They on the system of some sort. They working too hard, so they can't pay as much attention. Or since you on the system, if you beat your kid, you're gonna lose the kid, and then you're gonna lose your income on top of it. Come on, you can't hide these tricks. This is how they are controlling y'all. And now you have a kid you gotta cry over. You got a kid in a coffin. When this don't have to be, all we gotta do is better. Pay attention to each other. The golden rule: do unto others as you would have others do unto you. If you don't want somebody to rob you, don't rob them. If you don't want somebody to knock your grandmom upside the head, don't knock that somebody else's grandmom upside the head. Don't be stealing purses. Like once we get back to the roots of just being polite and kind to each other, the world will change on its own. You won't need to depend on all of these outside systems because we will have each other. This outside system is so far against you, you don't realize it. And I understand. I really do because I lived in it. I sit, I watch, I study, and I just come to the same conclusion every time. It's not about the government, it's about us as individuals because we don't need the government. Yeah, I said that out loud. I really don't care. We don't need the government. The government is not my next door neighbor. The government is not the person cleaning off my car or me going to go clean off their car or shovel their sidewalks. This is not the government. This is individuality and us just being good people. The person across the street is older, or they ask you not to sit on their step or something like that. This is facts. People's been shot where I live for asking someone to please not sit on their step, and they use the qualifier, please. So we need to do better. I don't want to wake up every day doing what we're doing, but we need to change together. I can't stop doing what I'm doing, or I won't be able to live how I live. But if we all change together, then we will see that we can provide for ourselves, and everything that we need will get done. You got to remember, we built everything anyway. We run everything anyway. Is who do you think running stuff? The peon at the top? Nah, he depending on you to do your part to make the whole system work. So let's change our thoughts. Let's change our minds, and love life a little bit. Just not too much to where you don't love yourself. Peace.